Alright, so you saw the thumbnail and you're wondering what this title is all about. Well, allow me to set the stage. In Green Lantern number 50 by Marz, Darryl Banks, and Romeo Tanghal, the last surviving Guardian comes to Earth and he picks Kyle Rayner to become the last Green Lantern. In the next issue, he's visited by his former girlfriend, Alexandra DeWitt, who had recently broken up with him, to tell her the news. He pitches that they move to New York City together and that she can take photos of him and sell them to newspapers, sort of like Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Alex helps Kyle work on his new powers and also gets him to design a new costume. In the next issue, she starts taking photos of Kyle while continuing to help work on his new powers. Kyle's newfound sense of responsibility leads to Alex forgiving him, and they get back together officially by issue number 54, published in August of 1994. This tale begins with Major Force, who is tasked to retrieve the Green Lantern ring and find out everything he can about the glowing green rock. The agency that hires him gives him information about Alex DeWitt, who was last seen with Green Lantern. That same day, Kyle learns about weird sightings of random things popping up everywhere, like dinosaurs, conquistadors, and even sightings of Elvis Presley. Kyle goes to investigate the events, leaving Alex alone in the house. Moments later, after Kyle leaves, Alex answers to someone knocking at the door. A strange man shows up and gives flowers to Alex, and Alex reads the letter. "I'm going to kill you," it says. Horrified, Alex runs away from Major Force and tries to defend herself using a kitchen knife. Unfortunately, Major Force resists the knife and strangles her, leaving her dead body in the kitchen floor as he mutters, "I'm hungry." Meanwhile, Kyle finds that this Los Angeles was replaced with the same city but from the future. After saving a woman from falling debris, the futuristic city and its inhabitants fade away, bringing the LA of 1994 back to its place. When Kyle returns home, he finds a note telling him to check for a surprise in the fridge. As he opens the door, Kyle finds Alex's corpse stuffed inside.
What? What the fuck?
As Kyle starts to panic, Major Force shows up behind him, taking credit for the kill. Filled with anger, Kyle blasts him, crashing through the house's walls and onto the backyard. Kyle brutally attacks Major Force, but as he stands ready to deal the killing blow, his ring runs out of energy, with Major Force going for his throat. This moment indeed became so controversial that just a few years later, award-winning writer Gail Simone even started a list of female characters in comics who had been maimed, killed, or otherwise, titled Women in Refrigerators. It was later given its own website, and it remains up to this very day. Marz says that from the moment she was introduced in Green Lantern 48, the intention was always to have her die at the hands of Major Force, and states his intention wasn't to murder a woman necessarily, so much as someone who was simply close to Kyle and would have the kind of impact to move readers. It's an interesting topic for sure, and one I wanted to give greater focus to, as it remains largely controversial today, and that is why it is my pick. And folks, it's been a comic book minute. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe, folks. And as usual, we'll see you on the next one.